Rob?
All right, Rick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one of the most famous stuntmen in the history of the United States. This is Brian Carson, everybody. If you give him a nice round of applause. Brian is one of the few drivers, perhaps one of the only drivers in stunt history who has had primetime specials on major networks. And Brian, what do we have in store for us this afternoon here at Airborne?
Madness. Pure madness. Trailer races, which don't sound... Well, first of all, I thought we had limo races the way they were driving those cars around, throwing me all over the back seat and up in the front and everywhere else. But trailer races, backward races, plus the other stock races we're using. Then Chris Marina is going to attempt to set a world record with a pickup truck jump over 2 semis. I've jumped 4 trucks lengthwise with a car, but never tried it with a pickup. There's a lot of factors in the weight of the pickup and stuff, so hopefully we've got it dialed in.
So is this done something that really has never been attempted before with a pickup truck?
Not that I know of.
So Chris Marina is someone that you're working with right now, and they're someone that you see a lot of potential with as well.
Yeah, I do. This is his 3rd or 4th performance with me, and he came up to me, and I just, he pays 100% attention to what I tell him to do or ask him to do, and that is the #1 priority, because if you get some smart jerk that just wants to do what he wants to do, Joe Daredevil, you're going to end up breaking your neck, you know.
Now, you're a native New Yorker as well, native to the area, and talk about your roots as a youngster growing up in the area and your connections to racing and then getting into your stunt career. This is something that you've been doing almost your entire life.
I was born and raised in Elizabethtown, New York. I had some trouble in high school down there, and so I finished high school in Plattsburgh High. And I also had some trouble in senior year, come to think about it, Plattsburgh High. But after that, I went to, I joined Joey Chitwood Hell Drivers or Thrill Show for 8 years, and then I moved to California, did my first film was Smokey Bites of Dust, and then was Smoking the Bandit Part 3. There's a lot of low-cut ones, but some of the blockbusters are Stand By Me, Independence Day, and Swordfish.
Well, we're looking forward to this afternoon. Should be a lot of fun. Smash 'em up, crash 'em up action.
Yeah, plus Chris is going to give us a little display of two-wheeling a car. So, I mean, all hype aside, this is quite a challenge for this young man to try to get all the way around this track today.
Well, we're certainly looking forward to it, and we're glad that you're here with us. Brian Carson, everybody, how about, again, a nice round of applause for Brian.
You've been working with the madman, Chris Marina.
Here he comes.
Trying to get that car to stay up on 2 wheels. Something that Chris is adding to his repertoire. And Marina is also a native New Yorker. He's from down near the Big Apple in New City. Oh.
All right, I think we're going to get these fans on their feet over in turn 1 to give Chris a little encouragement once he gets your way and see if he can get it past you guys.
He made it about a quarter of a lap. The target is he's going to try to go all the way around here. Is that right, Rick?
He's going to try to go all the way around, but he's got to get past turn 1 first. Let's let him hear it when he gets by you this time.
All right. Come on. How about a little encouragement? Oh, jeez. He'll give it another shot.
Brian's going to give him some advice here.
So he'll get some words of advice and some encouragement from the veteran stuntman himself, Brian Carson.
I think Brian just told him if he didn't get it this time, he was going to get one of the Warrior drivers to try it.
You'd better get it right.
All right, once again, as he comes down the front stretch, let him hear it as he's headed into turn 1, as he's going to try it one more time to try to get around the entire speedway. Here he comes.
Look out, right up against the wall, Rick.
All right, here he comes into 1. Let him hear it.
All right, that's as far as he's gone to this point. He's already made it up into turn number 2. Still making it work, balancing on the 2 wheels.
Going strong into turn 2. I think he may make it, Rob. Once he gets onto this backstretch, will make things a little bit easier for him.
Certainly will. It'll flatten out down there as well. Turns 1 and 2, a little more bank to 1 and 2 than 3 and 4 where he is headed as he tries to make it all the way around our half mile.
Still going strong up the backstretch as he heads into turn 3. Let's let him hear it as he comes into turn 4 as he'll try to make it all the way down the front stretch.
Chris Morena, the madman from New City, New York, has made it through turn number 3. Now he's headed towards turn number 4, trying to complete the lap around the Airborne half mile on 2 wheels. All right, let's hear it for him now on the front stretch. We got to get him down here towards the start-finish line. Here comes Morena. Lights flashing, trying to make it all the way around on the 2 wheels. Guns it as he's headed towards the start-finish line. He's got it. All the way around the half mile. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Morena, the madman. The backwards race. Seymour right now is in the lead in the 357. They got a race to the start-finish line. Look out! There goes Seymour around. There goes Justin K.A. as well. You got to go backwards across the line. Get out of the way!
We have a preview of the Demolition Derby of what's to come. How about a nice round of applause for the 357?
And there's the green flag on the backstretch. Again, that 08 is a regular racer in our Warrior division. Joe Warren is also a driver in our Renegade division, but he doesn't have his race car here. Oh, Bordeaux's going pretty good. This may be the fastest he's gone all year.
Bordeaux
and he
wins.
And they are set on the backstretch. And there's the green flag.
Good start for Brian Chris in the 98 on the inside. He is pulling away from Paul Baker's number 8 as long as he can keep it together as he comes through turn 4. He's going to win it.
Oh, boy,
Brian
very smooth.
Chris, strong down the front stretch. He's the winner.
Very smooth from Brian Chris. No problem at all. Words racer for being intelligent. All right, green flag on this qualifier. The winner advances. The loser is done. Oh, a little contact up there in turn number 3. Oh, this has the makings for a good finish, Rick. They got to come down to Weasel to Stripe. That was darn smooth. Look out! Crunch into the wall.
Well, that's crazy Wayne Seymour and Jason Chris.
Well, Martineau's going to be on the outside.
Won't matter.
Tommy Bishaw's on the inside.
Martineau will probably cut him off going into 3, and he won't have a chance.
Chico Martineau. Oh, now this is a problem. This can't be good.
It won't matter for him.
Oops. A little overcorrection. Got to go backwards. Got to go backwards to get across the line. Oh, Chico's not going to win. Tommy Bishaw's going to win.
An upset special.
Tommy Bishaw wins in the 49.
Now that's not like over the last 6. He's one of the favorites to win in everything this afternoon.
And he's cruising. Although, if that's Butch Lemire in the 57, and there's another guy that crashes everything.
These guys are in slow motion compared to the other ones.
Well, they're tiptoeing into turn number 4, perhaps enjoying a book as they're coming down the front stretch.
Well, they certainly have
Leisurely
taken
pace.
Sunday afternoon stroll to... Edge goes to
All right,
Seymour.
it's over. All right, so Rick is going out on a limb, taking the 357. Andrew Bordeaux in the 08, who won for the first time in 2 years going backwards. Not faring so well here. Curtis Seymour in the 357 looks pretty good. And he's got it. Sounds like we have a crowd of Demolition Derby veterans here today, Rick.
Chris has got the lead as they come into turn 3.
Uh-oh.
Wayne's going to drive over him.
Maybe he's coming after you. Oh, that's got to hurt. Brian Chris is on the outside in the number 98. Curtis Seymour in the 357. He's got the back bumper out in front. They're going pretty good into turn number 4. Brian Chris headed up towards the wall. Seymour's got the lead down the front stretch. Drag race backwards in the 357. Flag, Rick.
Martin's got the jump. Half a car length advantage. Seymour picking it up on the outside. Oh, Martin tried to knock him out.
It didn't work.
Nah, Seymour was too fast on the outside. He's coming down the stretch. He is going to win it all easily.
Creatures. These creatures stood 25 feet tall and weighed over 10,000 pounds. They had evidently evolved from the Jurassic Age and laid dormant for millions of years and were somehow revived. Researchers theorized that this rebirth was triggered by early testing of atomic bombs and radioactive fallout. This was a peace-loving community, so weapons allowed on the island were no match against the gigantic carnivorous creatures. With no time to spare, the island leaders quickly commissioned their scientists and engineers to come up with a solution to eliminate these deadly man-eaters. This was to be no easy task, considering the limited resources available on the island. At one time, a sunken Navy transport ship was discovered offshore in shallow waters. In the hull, numerous old military vehicles were found. This discovery would prove to be just what was needed. Plans were drawn, and the construction began. Realizing that they needed something that possessed superior strength, the engineers began the task of constructing power monsters. The metal marvels began to take shape, and after long hours and hard work, Transaurus was born. These mechanical beasts stood over 3 stories tall and weighed 50,000 pounds. 1,000 feet of veins and arteries fed their mechanical hearts, pumping at 50 gallons per minute. Their blood pressure exceeded 2,500 pounds per square inch, giving them 5 tons of crushing force in each of their mammoth claws. They could lift 30,000 pounds to their gigantic mouths, their massive jaws attaining 15,000 pounds of biting force. To ensure total destruction, each power monster was equipped with 200,000 BTUs of burning power. Once tested, they were then sent out to search for and destroy the ugly mutations before any further islanders were killed. Having been built on tank chassis, they were not only power monsters, but also all-terrain vehicles, giving them the ability to go anywhere. They had no problem going deep into the brush and finding their prey. Once their enemy was discovered, they would transform and then attack, destroying the menacing mutations. It wasn't long till the creatures were all destroyed and the power monster's work was done. Many years later, a passing freighter anchored nearby the island, and its crew and captain went ashore. The captain discovered the rusting power monsters in the woods. He was so intrigued by these machines that he traded for them and brought them back to the United States. After months of careful restoration, he put them on tour so that everyone could see these gigantic mechanical marvels. To demonstrate their awesome power without endangering anyone, he decided to have them eat and destroy junk cars. So now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brace yourself for Transaurus.
when he hits the ramp. And here he goes! Chris Morena through and over, clearing all the white cars. And he's climbing out of the truck, everybody. He's out of the truck. He's waving to the crowd. All right, Chris, nice job. Nice job, Chris Morena.
Rob, the official word on that jump. Chris went 193 feet, a world's record. Row 5. Seymour and Hathaway, row 6. 15 laps, the scheduled distance in this Bomber main event. Here they come off turn 4. Green flag is out. Quickly from that outside spot, Randy Martin grabs the lead and opens up a little ground as they head up the backstretch. Martin is your leader. Leclerc 7 is in that second spot. Malcolm Woodward's on the move quickly in the 46. He's now third, and here comes Brock Begor on the move in the 6. He's in the 5th spot. Brock Begor trying to find a way by the 05 of Burt Drake. He does not want Randy Martin to get away. Drake's 05 is off the pace a bit as they head into turn 3. And he is falling to the back of the pack. Martin leads it. Josh Leclerc running in the 2nd spot. Malcolm Woodward is 3rd. Brock Begor 4th. 5th spot goes to Eric Riel. Good battle for the 6th spot. Josh Terry's 43. And Chad Collins 02. Collins now takes that 6th spot. Terry back to 7th. The Grape Ape runs 8th. Curtis Seymour is 9th. Justin Hathaway is 10th. Burt Drake 11th. And Paul Baker can see them all. Now Malcolm Woodward in that 46 looks inside Josh Leclerc. Woodward moves through on the inside. Malcolm's got 2nd. Josh Leclerc coming right back on the inside as Woodward goes high in turn 2. And that allows Brock Begor to close in on the inside. He's going to get underneath the 7. And Brock Begor will take 3rd spot away from Josh Leclerc. Good battle for that number 3 spot. Begor 6, Leclerc 7. And here comes Riel in the 02. He's going to join the battle. Up front, it's the Randy Martin show. He is on cruise control at the front of this field. Malcolm Woodward is 2nd. Brock Begor 3rd. 4th to the 7 of Josh Leclerc. 5th is Eric Riel. Chad Collins now 6th. Terry is 7th. Curtis Seymour has moved into that 8th spot as he gets by the Grape Ape, who's back to 9th. Monster Energy Drink Bombers are halfway. Caution flag out on the Speedway. Martin looking for a good start. Stands on it as they come off turn 4. Weasel looks it over and says, go! Malcolm Woodward looking for a little bit of room on the inside. Might have been some contact there. Martin running a little bit high, and here comes Woodward. The line is open on the inside if Woodward didn't get it to stick. Here comes Woodward on the inside. Martin's hung on the outside, down the line of the wire. Martin has it. Martin gets the lead at the line back, and he opens up a little bit on the 2nd turn. Woodward took that turn a little bit awkward. He fell all the way back to the number 3 spot. Brock Begor is 2nd. Woodward hung outside, now runs 3rd as Chad Collins gains ground. Randy Martin, your leader. Brock Begor, second. Third spot to Malcolm Woodward in the 46. Chad Collins is fourth. There'll be 5 to go this time by for Randy Martin. Collins sideways in turn 2 in the 0-2. Does a nice job holding on. 3 wide up the backstretch as Eric Riel gets by. He gets tapped and he's sideways. Now Collins goes around to the 0-2, gathers it back. Randy Martin leads the way. Brock Begor is second. Malcolm Woodward runs third. Josh LeClaire is fourth. Fifth goes to Eric Riel. Josh Terry is sixth. Grape Ape runs seventh. Chad Collins back on the move on the outside. He'll try to get around Barney. Two to go, and Randy Martin says, "You're not going to get me today." He's maintained that 4-car length advantage on Brock Begor. 2 to go. Top 3 cars have separated themselves from the 4th place car of Josh LeClaire. Eric Riel running 4th and Josh Terry 5th as they come by for the white flag. Best battle on the racetrack is for that number 6 spot. Richner, Drake, and Riel battling for 6. They bring it off turn 4, final time. Checkered flag is out. Randy Martin is your winner. Brock Begor second, third to Malcolm Woodward. 4th spot will go to the 7 of Josh LeClaire. 5th to Eric Riel. Josh Terry 6th. 7th at the line will go to the Grape Ape. Burt Drake finishes 8th. 9th to Chad Collins. And Paul Baker rounds out the top 10. We're going to be seeing Randy a little bit later on this afternoon in a trailer race. Randy will also be in the Demolition Derby.
How's everybody? Randy Martin wins our special bomber feature event. Come on over, Randy. This is getting to be old hat for you. Pretty good weekend for you. You won last night. The yellow flag that came out needed to get the ambulance over to this side of the Speedway. Probably the last thing that you wanted to see, that yellow flag.
Definitely. Brock was coming right up beside me, and he's definitely a good competitor and definitely a major worry for me.
And Malcolm was close there for a lap. Really went after you one lap and kind of overdrove it a little bit, and that allowed you to get away from them from that point on.
Yeah, thank God.
Well, congratulations, and we'll look for you later on. Put on a big finish for us, especially in that trailer race.
Definitely. Thanks a lot.
All right, Randy Martin, everybody. He wins.
Missed the 69 of Billy Thwaites. Outside, Chico Martin was 49. Butch Lemire's 57, the 12 of Dustin Duval. Shotgun goes to the 08 of the Andrew Bordeaux. We're ready to go. The green is out. Bobby LeVere also looking to repeat. Has grabbed the lead as they head up the backstretch and into turn 3 the first time. 3 wide action into turn 3. Brusso caught on the far outside. LeVere leads lap number 1. Justin Donery is second. Dave Demore runs third. Kenny St. Germain is fourth. Those 3 of those top 4 were at the top of the Warrior main event last night. They're right there again this afternoon. Black flag out of the 49 of Chico Martineau. He's got a bumper hanging. He'll head back to the garage area. LeVere has opened up 4 car lengths on Justin Doner. He's solid in that number 2 spot. Ken St. Germain and Dave Demore battle for the number 4 spot. 3 wide action into turn 1. Shane Bombard on the inside. Jason Chris in the middle. And Billy Thwaites on the far outside. 3 wide battle for that number 5 spot. Bombard's got 5th. Thwaites on the outside, tries to get 6th. Jason Chris battles right back. LeVere, your leader in the 5. This would be back-to-back for Bobby if he can hold on. Donor is 2nd. St. Germain closes in on him. Dave Demore 4th, and a good back to the 61 of Shane Bombard. Here comes Butch Lemire in the 57. He's going to take that 5th spot away from Bombard. As Lemire, a car that's on the move to the front. Halfway. Bobby LeVere, the driver from Gabriel's, New York, continues to lead. Took the lead in turn 1 of lap number 1, and he has maintained his advantage throughout. 2nd place has remained in the hands of Justin Donor. Kenny St. Germain has stayed in that number 3 spot. Lemire has caught the 4th place car of Dave Demore. 5 to go. Bobby LeVere starting to work his way into lap traffic. Well, no, Matt Brusso is going to take the 26 right back to the garage area. Car to the wall of the front stretch. The 12 of Dustin Duval backwards into the front stretch wall. There were a couple of cars. Bobby LeVere hold on for 3 more laps to get his 2nd win in as many days. We'll know in about 2 minutes as the green flag is out. LeVere holds on to that lead, but here comes Lemire on the inside. Donnie Lemire's got 2nd. Look out, 2 cars headed to the billboards on the backstretch. Thwaites 69 and the 61 of Bombard. Both cars refire, will stay green. Black flag is out for the Thwaites 69. Bobby LeVere in the 5, Butch Lemire in the 57. They run 1-2 as they come off turn 4. This time by, they will see the white flag. 1 to go. Can LeVere hold on? He drifts high in 2. Here comes Lemire on the inside. Side by side up the backstretch into turn 3. Butch Lemire on the inside. Bobby LeVere on the outside. Off turn 4. Down the stretch they come, and Butch Lemire to win it all. Bobby LeVere 2nd. 3rd spot to Kenny St. Germain. 4th to the 33 of Jason Chris. And Terry Bishaw rounds out the top 5 in the 36. Round of applause for Kenny St. Germain as he hops out of the 40. He gets the 3rd spot. And he backs up a win last night with a 2nd place finish this afternoon.
Rick, we're waiting for Butch Lemire to come on over, and here he is. Yellow flag was exactly what you needed there. You were able to see the leaders once that yellow flag came out. You were charging to the front, started way back. Tell us about your race.
Well, I just tried to do whatever I could do to get up front. Stayed inside, track's hot, and never even get the checks. My tire pressures are nothing.
And then on the last lap, white flag comes out up in turn number 2. Bobby drifted up the track. That was your opening, and you went for it.
Yeah, he drove it a little hard, and I had to drive it just as hard and got it to the inside, and I guess I beat him from there.
Well, congratulations. Nice job.
Thanks.
Butch Lemire, everybody, give a nice round of applause.
Get off the track, Weasel, before you get run over. So you want to knock off somebody else's trailer, huh?
And who's in that van
Oh,
carrying
look
the
out.
trailer?
There goes the 11 and the 357. The 357's trailer is flopping in the wind.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's going after the big boat.
He's stuck.
Oh, the boat's still on.
We
Oh,
lost the boat. We
there
lost
goes
the
that boat.
The camper is still surviving.
And the 12 has lost his trailer.
He may not know it, Rock.
Oh, they're going after the big boat, the 14.
Look at Martin sandbagging in the back with that 77. He hasn't touched anybody yet.
Oh, I think he's just plotting on that trailer, Rick. You got to watch out for the boat up in turn 4. There's a little obstacle.
Randy's going
turn
after that
4.
camper. We just lost
he's
another
lashed
boat.
into 10. The 10 is trying to eat Martin's trailer.
The camper is still surviving.
Oh! There goes part of the boat.
That looks like a Boss Hog car.
The trailer's still living large.
Who's in that trailer, Rob?
Oh, there was a family of 3 having the snack, but not anymore.
Oh, my.
There they go. Martin takes out the boat. Look out, turn 1. Look out.
Well, that wasn't planned. We're going to have a red flag. And Randy Martin has done it again.
A red flag out. Red flag, red flag.
Wow. Look at the mess on this racetrack. And in the stands as well. You didn't think you could come to Airborne Speedway and possibly win a boat, did you, over there in turn 1? All right, let's decide our winner. The fans will decide the winner. First, let's hear it by your applause for the driver of number 420, Justin K. All right, let's hear it for the driver of number 77, Randy Martin. And let's hear it for the driver of number 357, Curtis Seymour. That's pretty close. We may have to do this one more time with 2 competitors. Let's do it one more time. First for the 420 of Justin K. Now let's hear it for the 77 of Randy Martin. All right now Randy's leading. And let's hear it for the 357 of Kurt Seymour. We got a winner. Kurt Seymour, the winner. Here we go.
Well, Joe Warren stuck in a sandwich in the 13, but he got free. He's out to the side. Whoa, big hit from Brian Chris. Donnie Lemire's rolling. Chico Martineau using the back end of the 43. Randy Martin got harpooned. Big hit from Butch Lemire on the number 12. Big hit. Brian Chris and Chico Martineau. Donnie Lemire driving Randy Martin 77. Brian Chris getting driven right up along the wall. And he may be stuck. He may be wedged in against the wall. I don't think he can move. Randy Martin is getting driven up into turn 1. Butch Lemire with a good hit.
I think it's all over for Pinky.
Chico Martineau seems to be boxed in. He's trying to get free to get back to the fray. Joe Warren still rolling. At least the front part of his car is.
Look at this little battle down here. Martineau eliminated Randy Martin, and now Randy was trying to block Chico from getting back onto the track.
Butch Lemire still moving in the 57. There's a lot of room on the left side of the track. Lemire using the back end of the wagon. Chico Martineau with a big hit on the Justin Kaye car. Chico Martineau still moving. Butch Lemire still rolling. Randy Martin's getting out of Dodge. He's out. Whoa, big hit. Chico Martineau delivered a big pop on the KA car. And then Butch Lemire popped him. And they may be hooked now. Tommy Bishaw still moving in the 49. Bishaw backing up at Lemire. Didn't get much of him. Lemire trying to pry himself free. Justin Kaye's car trying to get that rolling, but he appears to be hooked or wedged up by the front wall.
We may be down to a couple, Rob, unless Kaye and Martineau can get out of being hooked up.
There's a big hit, Butch Lemire. Into the side of Tommy Bishaw. Justin Kaye's trying to shake loose. Tommy Bishaw still rolling. Justin Kaye's trying to get free. Butch Lemire appears to be cooked. Tommy Bishaw is still going. Oh, Justin Kaye's going back after him. Careful there, Weasel. We'll see if Justin Kaye can get that car moving again. Tommy Bishaw's 49. There's the checkered flag. Have a nice round of applause for all the combatants in our demolition derby.